Well, good morning. I'm Pastor Les Chemist. Welcome to Cruisin' on Narrow Road. Today, I'm just out for a bit of a, I don't know, just a peaceful ride. Not going far, not going long, just need to get out of the house and clear my head a bit. Got a lot going on, and this is my little few minutes of downtime, a little bit of peace. I say that as I'm trying to record and thinking of all the things to do for recording a video, but no, there is a peace in it. I don't mind bringing you along with me on this and just having a bit of a peaceful ride. Recently, and I mentioned this in an earlier video this year, that I picked up some new equipment to help with the channel and expand my horizons a little bit, expand our horizons a little bit. I've taken up the hobby of photography. It's not a far jump from videography to photography. They're two different worlds, but use the same type of equipment. So, but we're just going to go and ride today. We're going to go and look at some spots, take a few pictures. I've also picked up a new drone. It's a different drone. It's not your traditional drone like a DJI, you know, Mini 2, 3, 4, whatever they have now. It's not. In fact, it doesn't even really have a controller. You probably could say that it's run by a bit of AI. But it's a neat little drone that I found out about last year. And I've fallen in love with using it. It's a great little drone. It's more of a selfie drone, they're calling it, a flying selfie stick, you know. It's called the Hover Air X1, and you just use the pre-programmed settings on it, and it finds you and does what it's supposed to do. We'll give you a little demo of what it's capable of this morning. But I'm hoping this tool will help add a little something to the channel. It won't change everything, but it'll be a little something. A little fresh perspective. We're on our way out to Deep Bite. We're just going east of Clarenville on the Trans-Canada Highway. The Trans-Canada Highway for this section is just 2-lane, and it is that way most of the way across the island. I hope the wind noise isn't too much here today. I'm trying to minimize it as much as I can. But we're just going to Deep Bite for a little run. Just it's a picturesque little place here. And we're just going to go out. I've also added a camera to, as I said about photography, I've added a camera to the mix. And have a little bit of a travel setup. Yes, it's a bigger camera. It's a you know, interchangeable lens camera. I went with the Canon R50, a good beginner camera, a good camera for both a mix of video and photography, and it came highly recommended, and so far so good. The kit lens that came with it, an 18 to 45, was okay. The quality is reasonable. It's not all you want, apparently, but my skills have not outstripped the kit lens. Although I have added several lenses just, you know, on recommendation and use, and things that I knew I would need with it. I did add, the most important lens I added was a Tamron 18 to 400 millimeter zoom lens that will give me a lot of reach, and it's sort of a one lens does it all type of thing, though no one lens will do everything. It does more than, you know, just a standard lens, and I can reach out and do a bit of wildlife photography with it. I can do some scenic stuff. You know, it goes back to 18 millimeters, so it's relatively wide angle lens, and you know, so it's useful, and I feel like it's a good do-it-all lens, a good travel lens, and so that's what we're going to be using mostly. You know, how much video I'll do with that lens, time will tell, but that's what we're going with. And I think it'll help improve the quality of some things here, and I really want to showcase Newfoundland. I want to show you this beautiful province. You know, we've come out of the winter now, and we get a long winter here. Our riding season is at the very best 7 months. That's like at the very outside end best that we get. Is about 7 months. Generally it's only about 6. This year we were able to get the bikes out in April, about the middle of April again, but we haven't had a lot of good riding weather. We grab the days, the hours when we can, but there hasn't been a lot of great riding weather. Today is supposed to be a really good day, supposed to be 17 degrees Celsius. But that's not great warm for you folks down in the southern U.S. You'd be putting a sweater on, you'd be frozen at 17 degrees Celsius. But for us here, it's a pretty decent spring day. As you can see, some of the leaves are finally starting to come out on the trees. It is the last week in May, and we are just seeing the leaves really just sprout out now. But that's life here. We might get a short summer, a short riding season, but man, it is a great riding season what we get. The scenery is beautiful, the roads are great. There's not many straight roads other than the main highway, the Trans-Canada. A lot of twisty, windy roads, a lot of tremendous scenery in this place. We're down here in Deep Bite now. And yeah, it looks like somebody took a deep bite out of the side of the harbor here. But it's a beautiful little spot. I love coming down here. I got friends that live down in this way. And we're just going to take a little scoot down to the wharf and have a quick look around. Take a few pictures. Show you the drone. Show you what it's capable of. Just a few drone shots. Not the best place on a bike with gravel and sand, but oh well, if you don't go those places, you won't go anywhere, right? I'm going to park the bike up here. Now, for those of you who are already into photography, please pardon my my immaturity at the hobby. I've not been at it very long, literally just a few months. I like to think I've learned a few things, but I haven't learned a ton yet. There's still so much to learn. It's so technical. What a great waterfall, though. We'll get some pictures of that. That's the old mill that used to be here. Old sawmill that used to run. It's being rebuilt. It's being reconstructed. Actually, a friend of mine owns it and is rebuilding the old mill, sawing lumber from from trees here and rebuilding it, and it should be a beautiful piece of history when he's done. Great, I'm glad he's redoing it. Let's dig out the drone here, see what we can do with that. This is the Hover Air X1. I don't know if you can see it. Just a tiny little thing. Looks more like a toy, but it's not. It's the technology is great. Let's see what we can do with it here. Let's do this. Let's turn it on. Okay, so it's on the zoom out mode. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a zoom out, and I'll show you how this works.
9 meters, zoom out.
Catching a bit of wind right now, it's having to compensate, but it just comes back to you and lands in your hand. Let's try a different one. Let's try, let's do orbit. Let's see how that goes.
5 meters, orbit.
Only sending it out a short distance on this one. Hopefully it won't crash into the bike now. I didn't set it a long way. Uh-oh, it's going to hit the drone. There it went up over it. Now we can change the settings and I can do it out further distance. But just give you a little example. That's pretty good. It doesn't have great object avoidance, but it did do, you saw it hop up over the bike. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Anyway, it does some other things that are really quite cool. Let's try.
Zoom out. Follow.
Let's do follow. Let's do it this way.
Standard. Follow.
All right, now it's going to follow me. It should track on right behind me. I'll show you both views of it. I can hear it back there. You sort of wonder. It's fighting the wind real hard, as you can see. But there we go.
Positioning failure. Executing emergency return. Please fly in an environment with clear and visible ground textures.
Today is a bit too breezy for it. Bit too breezy for it, but that's okay. We're in a breezy spot. I say it's not perfect, but it is a wonderful little drone. For what it's made for. If you're expecting some big drone to do high and beautiful pictures, from way up or whatever, you're in the wrong drone, and it just doesn't work that way. But as far as for what I'm using on the bike, it's very compact, works very good, and is more just an accent piece to help accent the videos, to help highlight, create some decent highlights to the video. So there's just a couple of things. I've got the new camera. I've got the new camera. I got the new drone. And it all seems to be working pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I hope that it has given you a little bit of a view of where we live, what we enjoy here. Such a peaceful place, man. You gotta love it. If you like some of the equipment I've used, leave a comment. If you like the camera, if you like the drone, yeah, they're not the top dog, they're not the top thing in the world, but they do the job very, very well, more than what I need, actually. But anyway, if you like the equipment, if you like seeing a bit different gear on the channel, if there's things like that that if you liked or didn't like, let me know in the comments. We're trying to improve, and like I say, I'm an old dog learning new tricks, and it might be slow, but we're working at it. If you'd like to see some of my progress in the photography, I am on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is Old Dog New Tricks Photography, and then on Instagram it's Old Dog New Tricks 2024, and I will try and leave the links for those down in the description as well. If you're interested in the photography end of things, that'd be great. You know, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm not saying I'm gonna light up the world and give you great photos all the time or anything, but if you want to watch my progress as I learn, that's really what this is about. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please like the video, subscribe if you never have, click the little bell icon to get all the videos as they come out. Thanks for joining me today. May God bless you, and have a great day.